Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video with how good the EZA Universe 7 unit is. There's only one thing we gotta do, and that is try them out against Red Zone Kid BUU. As I've mentioned before, I will eventually start testing units out against Supreme Magnificent Battle Beast. I know I haven't done that yet. Just while there's so much going on Global, and I know that's not really going to stop, but while there's just so much going on, I am going to hold off on just a little bit. Just while there's still content from the 9th anniversary, you know, we just got UI, we just got Topo, Jiren's again probably come in within like a week or two. Just while things die down slightly and I can get on top of everything, then I'll get round to doing that. And then also we're going to get the final few stages for the Universe Survival Saga Supreme Magnificent Battle as well, which is going to introduce another new hardest fight in the game in Goku and Frieza. However, when it does come to Goku and Frieza, they are that difficult to the point where I think only the best of the best are going to be able to go in there. So not every single unit is going to be tested out in there, just because I don't think they may be good enough, or for the most part it's mainly the team and certain units kind of getting units through, if that makes sense. But Kid BUU is definitely where we're going to still test units out against. And for the sake of the video, I mean, for the most part, you're going to want Universe 7 in slot 3. But considering this video is about them, they are going to be on main rotation. And since there were no attacks in slot 1, I decided to put them in slot 2. We've got that 18 key, which means both UI Gokus, as you saw by AGL UI Goku's 20 million plus attack stat. We've got that 30% attack and defense raise, 7% crit chance for 2 turns as well. So the following rotation is going to benefit from that as well. I really do love that. I love the fact the support is for 2 turns, not just 1, because that means the following rotation gets the benefit from that. And then not to mention as well, because typically they're going to be a slot 3 unit. Now, okay, this is where I need dodges to come in. This is where I really need dodges to come in. Strength UI? Do I? No. Do I? No. I don't know. Strength UI, I believe in you. I believe in you. However, I am going to use a Whis. The reason why I'm going to use a Whis is because I can't seem to get an 18 key off of either of the other 2 units. So I'm having a Whis active, just in case. And just in case he doesn't decide to dodge every single one of those attacks from Kid BUU. But yeah, I love the fact that their 18 key support is for 2 turns. I mean, it's good support anyway, 30% attack and defense and 7% crit chance. But I just love for the fact that both rotations to get to benefit from it. And then with them naturally being a slot 3 unit because they support. He actually dodged every single one of those attacks. Fair play. Fair play. Strength UI Goku, take a bow. Fair play. And that's another reason why I used the Whis. Because them two. But then naturally with them being a slot 3 unit, typically if that was 1 turn that their SA effect support lasted for, the only unit benefiting from that would have been them. But then because it lasts 2 turns, and again naturally you're going to have them in slot 3, again not only are they a bit more suited to a slot 3 unit, but then also dodge it. Yes, he's doing the thing as well. Naturally, not only are they more suited to slot 3, but then you're going to have the heavy hitters on rotation. Tech LR UI Goku, especially with the domain. Both EZAs, both year 6 EZAs, Blue Boys, even EZA Golden Frieza and 17 potentially. So the fact is 2 turns, otherwise that would be kind of weighted a little bit. You would have to kind of force them onto the rotation or only kind of put them on when there are no attacks in, say, slot 1, or break up your rotations and put them in slot 2. So I do really like the fact that they get that being in slot 3. Who do I want in? Do you know what? I might leave my boy Jeets here, you know. I'm gonna leave my boy Jeets here. How many rainbow key spheres can we get? 2. Yeah, it's looking like 2. So that means we're getting an extra attack and defense plus what? 14% and key plus 2 for everyone else, and 14% crit chance for Jeets and UI Goku because we managed to pick up 2 rainbow key spheres. I mean, we still have a Whis active, so Jeets is fine. This is also his first appearance with guard, so yeah, Jeets is more than fine. And then naturally as well, these guys have a ton of damage reduction. Well, 35% to be exact, on top of the extra 17% they get as well, as long as we have 5 Reps Universe 7 category allies on the team. However, the entire team is literally a full Reps team, so getting that extra 17% we've done easily, and it's very easy to do just because Reps is literally now again a few years later one of the best categories in the game. And then not only that, getting their extra key plus 5, 35% damage reduction, 35% crit chance per Reps unit on the team as well. Excuse me. Also very easy to do because Reps is one of the best teams in the game. So naturally having 5 Reps units on the team in total is going to be easy to do. And again, you don't even have to have a full Reps team. You can have one unit that isn't a Reps unit, so you can sneak an LR Beast go on the team if you want to. Because then the friend counts. You bring a Tech LR UI friend, bang, there's your final Reps unit. Also, it doesn't even say self-excluded, so I'm pretty sure they do count. And then I almost forgot as well, you have that 12 key support on top of the 18 key support. Now that's a shame, that only lasts for 1 turn. So again, naturally this unit being a slot 3 unit, you are going to miss out on the support onto the following rotation. But if you were to run them on main rotation, which again we are doing for the sake of the video, that means the other 1 unit, 2 if you're lucky, if there's no attacks in slot 1, the other units as a possibility on the rotation, not only did they get attack and defense plus 30% from the 18 key and then 7% crit chance for 2 turns, then you raise allies attack and defense again by 30% for 1 turn on the 12 key. So to be fair, that first turn, even though it didn't really mean anything because you're just meant to survive in Kid Buu's first phase, both UI Gokus, actually no, both UI Gokus, I did put them in slot 1, both UI Gokus got attack and defense plus 60%. And then any rainbow key spheres we got on top of that gave them an extra key in attack and defense plus 7% and crit chance as well. Their support is stupid. Their support is ridiculous. The amount of combined support this Universe 7 team can give out is actually ridiculous. Like this is pinnacle, like if you watch football especially. This is what playing for the badge means. There's a reason why it's called Reps Universe 7, because right now they rep. With all that support they can give out to everyone, they rep Universe 7, okay? They are fighting for the badge. They really are fighting for the badge. They are fighting for the cause. As I said, the amount of support this unit can give. Again, ideally, you can't get both SAFX supports for both units on the rotation. Because again, naturally, this unit's going to be in slot 3. So you will probably miss out on that 12 key for everyone else. Unless you do decide to put them on, which then again, likely they're going to be in slot 2. So the slot 3 unit's going to be the only unit to really benefit. But the amount of support this unit gives out is actually ridiculous. Like, ideally, right, if you tot it up, if you had the perfect rotation, say there was no attack in slot 1, we slid them into slot 1. Again, that's 30% attack and defense on 18 key, 7% crit chance for 2 turns, and then 12 key with the additional 30% attack and defense for 1 turn. That's already 60% attack and defense and 7% chance to crit. Then that combines with their own crit chance that they're getting per reps unit on the team. Then that also combines with the extra crit chance they're getting of 17% with 5 reps units on the team. Then back to supporting everyone else. Key plus 1, attack and defense plus 7% for all allies. Unfortunately self-excluded, but it's okay because they're getting enough. Plus an additional chance of performing a crit quit plus 7% per rainbow keys for obtained. If you are lucky enough, or if you are on 77% HP or less, where you can get the orb changing once only, where you change key spheres to rainbow key spheres, or you get lucky enough before that and you can get 5 rainbow key spheres. That's an extra 35% attack and defense, 35% crit chance, and 5 key support on top of everything else. Now again, that's if you can ideally get the rotation set up and you get lucky enough where there's no attack in slot 1 for the full rotation to benefit from that. But might as well pop it. Might as well. All allies get key plus 7 right now. But it's kind of ridiculous how much support this unit gives. And even though there's conditions attached to them having all this damage reduction, having all this buff, or having all these buffs, etc., it's so easy to do because, again, reps is one of the best unit categories in the game again. Like, the category is ridiculously good. So doing it naturally easy, like, you're not putting the team at a detriment at all. You're not running units you don't want to run. Unless your reps team is really lacking in units and you're missing a lot of the EZAs, then sure. It's not. It's so easy to do. And their support is basically free. Unfortunately, their 12 key doesn't hit. We're hitting dodges now as well. How much is this going to do? How much is this going to do? I think it will still do quite a bit, but I'm not sure if they'll die. To be fair, we don't have too much health. 563. And one good thing about this team is you have 2 units that can revive. And they don't need to be the ones to die. So there's also that, don't forget. The thing is, if we didn't have, what, like half health, close to half health, they would have survived. They would have survived. Don't forget, that's like a 1 point, that's just shy of, I think, 2 mil or 2 mil bang on from a super attack. They would have survived that. Sure, they would have took a lot of damage, 560k. No question, a lot of damage. However, they would have survived. With an item active, that would have been reduced down a hell of a lot because you would have had all their damage reduction combined with an extra 40%. So what? We're looking at almost, yeah, we're looking at over 90% damage reduction. So yeah, they would have tanked that for absolutely nothing. That's fine. I just wait to guarantee crit Kid Buu. But in terms of facing Kid Buu, the only thing that lets him down here is the fact that their 12 key super attack obviously gets nullified. But then I found that with a lot of LRs. I don't know if it's just a coincidence from the units I've used recently, but a lot of the units do have a 12 key additional or 12 key additional that is, you know, a physical attack, or they just at least have one. So naturally, Kid Buu will nullify one or the other. Like I said, I found that with a lot of units in the game. But to be fair, the fact they would have survived that without an item active, if we had more HP, fair enough. And then also, if we had the domain active as well, they would have had some extra attack and defense. Not a lot, but they would have had some extra attack and defense. So they've done really well. As I said, they offer so much to a category that's already stacked, which is crazy to think. Like, you got units putting out 15, 20, 32 million attack stats with Tech LRUI's domain active. Units with built-in crits. I mean, they've got it as well. Built-in additionals. Things like that. I mean, they have built-in additional as well, but built-in additionals do crazy amounts of damage, tons of defense, almost guaranteed dodge, damage reduction for days, guard, revivals, domains. I said one of the strongest domains in the game that nullified dodge. And this unit still offers something to a team that is that stacked already by putting out, what, 16 million attack stats themselves. Solid amount of defense, good amount of damage reduction, supports the category to kingdom come. Now, will they be surviving like Goku and Frieza super attack? No. Would they survive Beast without an item? Probably not. And I'm pretty sure they have type disadvantage, so definitely not. Could be wrong. However, with an item active, I think they would just make it through. Especially with the additional where they get the extra 50% attack and defense. No, sorry, they don't. But I mean the support, because that also counts for them. I think with an item, they would be okay. But they are such a good unit. They done really, really well. Again, naturally for a unit that won't be on main rotation, can easily slide onto main rotation as well. They done really, really well. Big, big fan of this unit. Big fan of this unit. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. And peace.